Hey, welcome to Saturday Night D&D with DM Brig. We're back. With this.
Oh my God, it's been like a month.
We missed both Kelso games this week because he's been sick.
Oh wow!
But we've got your game when it's usually just
Hey. Yeah, I was out from being sick for 2 weeks and then had to spend a weekend away so that I could catch both my kids' separate performances in like the span of 3 days. So glad to be back. Glad to have a calm weekend. What's up, Internet? So everybody's favorite question, guys. Who remembers what the hell we were doing last time?
Not it.
We had just got our dog back home.
Oh, you're skipping a few steps. First, we had
so.
to beat the hell out of some dudes, and also the dog.
As you do.
Yeah, it's an interesting. I think who was responsible for gaslighting the dog and
Oh, that was
convincing it that it had better memories of you guys? Okay.
Yeah. That was. So, no, I think we chased this dog. We beat up some like random frog farmer who was just chilling and living here, and he was kind of upset with us. He had some big frogs that were not very happy with us. We beat him up. We beat his pets up. We beat the dog up. Frog ate the dog at one point. That was upsetting. We tried really hard to make the dog throw up for a while, and it didn't go well.
I mean, you did succeed in making him throw up, just not what you wanted to receive.
Yeah. But it all worked out because we made the dog forget all the bad stuff we did to it, and now we're best friends.
Yeah.
And
so
it's
I
our
think
dog
we were it was getting late at the end of the last session, so we hand waved it a little bit. But I think canonically, you guys did track down someone of a veterinary persuasion to help encourage the particular MacGuffin out of his gut that you were pursuing in the first place.
I love
MacGuffin the crime dog.
So yes, that is. I think we've established you guys will work on kind of building rapport. I don't. Nick, are you in the server?
Oh, I need to be in the server.
I just couldn't tell because of the coloration of his avatar square is kind of dim anyway.
I'm servering. Never mind. I'm not in yet. I'm connecting.
All good.
I was about to say I'm servering these nuts, but then I was like, no, that doesn't make any sense.
We'll workshop it. We'll come back around to a situation where you can put it in.
Yeah,
and then it'll have the bonus of being like a recall joke.
Total recall?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh well, I don't want to come back to this joke then. If it can't be total recall.
Only partial recall. So yes, we've got I think you guys are working on setting up some kind of a housing situation, but you do have a home. So if he just stays indoors for now, that's your call. But Sponge is now a happy resident of your home base there in Sigil, in the ladies' ward. And let me see. I don't think we had this last time. Let me find it. My dice are in the way.
What were we trying to do again? He needs to throw something up?
He consumed one of the artifacts of the Insurgents Regalia that had previously been in the archives of the Grey Circle, and then they slept on the job, or more alarmingly, one of their trusted staff was convinced to steal from them, and you guys had to chase it down.
God damn.
It's okay. Karma caught up with Sam pretty fast. You guys found what was left of him, had a conversation with the corpse. He told you nothing of real value because of the way you phrased your questions, but it did direct you towards Sponge the dog. Sponge the blink dog. And now, everybody can meet Sponge.
Yay!
I'm gonna eat him.
He's gonna eat you. We're gonna
You
feed
can try.
you specifically to Sponge, motherfucker.
120 hit points on this goofy dog. What a good boy.
Speaking of dogs, mine are wanting out. Be right back.
Bryce's con isn't higher.
So, a few notes. This is a pet that you guys can work on training. So, we can figure out what the leveling process is here. But that's going to be for all those familiar with like clock systems in like Blades in the Dark. We can effectively create like a downtime clock on helping to train Sponge to either work on shoring up some stats if you think he needs them. But the other really fun thing here is if you're looking at his sheet, there's a table of quirks. Every time you bring Sponge into combat, you roll a d4, and you take that many random items from the quirk table.
Oh. Our dog is a quirky boy.
So, could potentially it has the chance to be almost nothing, or synergize in a very interesting way, depending on what's happening in combat. But since all of his quirks come from a lifetime of eating anything and everything that flew or that flowed down through the multiverse there in Sigil, he is also capable of consuming and absorbing magical items that could potentially enhance or add new quirks to the table.
We can feed him magic items?
Oh yeah, he's been chewing on them forever.
Let's feed him. Let's see if we can turn him into an imaginary dog. Everybody grab your Inviso items.
Okay, before you sacrifice all of them,
we just start throwing all of our magical items into him.
There is not a guarantee in this process.
I didn't ask if there was a guarantee. I said I'm going to grab everybody's Inviso items.
We can totally feed him the invisible spoon. We don't need that thing.
Where'd all our stuff go? Burp.
Honestly, an invisible blink dog would be like an absolutely horrifying enemy up against. You have no idea where he could be at any time because you don't know if he's still in the same spot that you finally tracked down or if he's just teleported.
Oh, he's good at like steal and stuff. That's cool.
Had a lot of fun wrestling with my local install of Stable Diffusion to try and merge Blink Dog art with a really fat dog picture. But yeah, he's a big boy.
Like in weight, how much is Sponge? Like 200 pounds?
We're gonna say he's a spry 350.
Okay. When I said 2, I was thinking normal, healthy Blink Dog. I was not thinking fat-ass Blink Dog. That one's a little on me.
Yeah.
This dog is circular.
Yep.
He's in shape.
He's A shape. All right. So, I think we're mostly caught up there. Is there anything else before I dive into setting more of the current tone? Any questions that have come up? Like, did we miss something that someone was waiting to get resolved or had a question about? I know it was getting late, and it was also 4 weeks ago. But anything on anybody's mind about what happened in the previous session that just kind of got left hanging?
I need to play with my tablet.
We're limiting Flint's screen time.
Didn't know Flint was a millennial. Yeah, what the fuck?
We're cutting you off.
Damn all of you.
Someone's got to set up parental controls on that thing.
I dare you. Come put your hands on my tablet.
Flint, did you do your homework?
I got it all done at school.
He left his homework back on his home planet.
Did the dog eat your homework? Because I'd believe that in a heartbeat.
No, it's backwards. What the dog ate was his homework, and now he's done. Hey. All right. So we're all back at home base. The Sponge has been set up, and recovered from the extraction process. You do have I forget the full name of them now that I'm looking for it. You have the scales, the shield with a set of scales like imprinted on the front, a small, like whatever the word is for a small circular buckler. Which, to be fair, ever since it came out of Sponge, Gumbo, your head's just been kind of ringing the whole time, like buzzing with energy. Not quite migraine level, but like if you try to focus on a spot with your eyes, you notice there's a little bit of vibration to everything you're staring at.
Ooh, I'm a little nervous to touch that thing.
Haversham has popped his head out of the house since you guys returned, since he's been working with kind of chastising one of the contractors that's helping like put in the portal door between his room in your like on the second floor and back at the domicile that he's repairing. Also noticed when Sponge came back with you guys, just kind of did one of those parental sighs of, I'm going to be taking care of this dog, aren't I?
Yeah.
Our dog.
It's okay. I'm sure you guys will take him for walkies.
Oh yes. Winkies.
Teleporties.
Like this leash is just pointless. Yeah, everyone's back. You can. I don't know if. Let me check the party sheet. You haven't rested yet. So like we did kind of forward things a bit just to kind of wrap the story points. So, well, no, that's stupid. I'll go ahead and give you guys a long rest because you did have to wait to meet up with the vet. So let me find. Yes, you've got new portent dice.
Hey, somebody's getting fucked over.
Ooh, nice.
Oh my god. It's gonna be me.
Or me if it's really funny.
I was gonna say, I don't know if it's gonna be Brandon. Sometimes
I'm not
that
against
shit.
using that against my friends.
Okay. Yeah, everyone's had a long rest. Sponge, you need to be... Oh no, wait, that's the old one. Yeah, I'm gonna remove that item. Maybe that's why it was... I created him and then I loaded the server back up once I added that extension and he was back to his original sheet. So I was like, why did that happen? But I think it's because I had a instance of it in the combat tracker with original stats. So that's all better.
So I may have missed something while I was AFK. This quirks table, when does that kick in?
So you roll a d4 every time Sponge enters combat with you.
Okay.
And that's how many rolls you make on the quirk table. Quirks only last until the end of combat.
Cool.
Some of them stack, some of them don't. They should. The notes should be in each one of them. But yeah, I'll work on making more of that automated and integrated later. But at least we have the numbers we need to roll with it. And yeah, if anybody has regular summons or creatures they want to be able to control, there is now a pets tab in the character sheet where you can drag in NPCs and then we drag them from there to the combat tracker and it actually gives you control of it reliably. Instead of Scott having 5 copies of the gorilla sheet.
Yay.
Not that I want to encourage you to summon a bunch of creatures, but I figured it was worth having.
Sponge needs friends.
Yeah, of course. Just make sure he doesn't eat them. So yeah, it's we'll say the vet said they could come by first thing in the morning. I know you guys dropped some serious coin to make sure they were both discreet and reliable. So that's happened. Sponge is happily comfortable with the coming back up from the delve that happened to get inside quite a cavernous gut. And the scales, while still a little wet from cleaning, are kind of sitting on the ground in we'll say the back garden where the vet came to take a look at the blink dog. They have since scarpered with their paycheck, so it's just you guys at the house. What does who want to do?
I'm spending time with Sponge.
I should
Sure, give me-
probably. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just gonna give me an animal handling check
right.
for your working on your relationship with Sponge.
I am a druid. I should be really good at those. Please be really good at those, Blaskin. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident in this. 12?
Damn, you
I
are
can
really
roll
good at those.
I can roll a 3 and still hit 12, dude. That's why I was pretty confident.
Okay, you.
This is where Bradley hits the 1 button.
Oh no! It's
So wait
just
a
gonna take you
second.
to a 10.
It's like the first roll of the night. Bradley's like, yeah, fuck that.
Okay. So I'm trying to integrate more of these because I feel like they're really useful actually. I'm starting, since you're the first person to do something with it. Actually, no, there's 2 because. Nope, I'm taking that back. You guys are seeing my brain work live, which is a horrifying thing. Blaskin, you have an 8-segment clock going with Sponge relationship. So you did succeed on that roll, so you have 1 of 8 wedges filled in.
Yay.
I know that Gumbo did use the modify memory. That's just kind of level setting the entire party to be able to work on this.
We are currently. I have him leashed, and we're just walking around the property. We're not going out
Sure.
into the public quite yet. We're not there yet.
He does. So one thing that you were able to garner with kind of with Gumbo's help and with some comments from the vet is he has kind of because of the memory that was planted, you are now the most familiar cluster of creatures in his perspective. So we're not going to worry about like, well, he got bored and just left. I feel like that's just too much micromanaging.
Yeah.
But in terms of being able to reliably get him to do what you want to do, or try to work on training him, or try to give him additional abilities, or boost his skills, we got to build that stronger bond.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay, Gumbo, I know I kind of interrupted you.
Yeah, I should probably touch that thing eventually. Should we do it here or go to the Gray Circle or like? Because I can do it here, but I might scream again.
Always
And I don't want our neighbors to be concerned about us and what we're doing in here.
Oh, that you guys have long passed the point where your neighbors aren't concerned about you.
I feel like if you're a group of adventurers, your neighbors are probably always concerned. It's their natural state after a certain period of time.
Honey, he's growing more weird plants in the backyard.
Like, I guess I can just do it here. I mean, it's starting to feel a little weird just having it nearby.
Anybody who wants to, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception.
I did a cool check. Somebody else do it.
Well, I think you're the only one of us
It's-
that's really
it's open.
good at it.
Do I get one too? Or is this-
I'm not going to tell you, but no, you don't get
Okay. Okay.
one. Okay. Lucky, everyone else is like, Sponge is kind of a spectacle, and the party, as far as I can tell, is feeling kind of proud that all that resolved as it did. You have noticed personally that Gumbo has a much more prominent series of nervous tics. Her fingers are kind of tapping on nothing as her hand hangs by her side. And she's fidgeting with the staff that she's walking around with a lot. Just I hate to say tweaker energy, but kind of not unconscious. What's the word I'm looking for? Unintentional.
I'm gonna try. Is Flint nearby?
Yeah, I think you guys are all in the garden in the back.
I'm gonna kind of elbow your thigh, because that's how tall I am, bro. Just a little, just
I'm that
those,
much
like
taller
those
than
gentle ones to
you.
get your attention. As you look down, I'm kind of like, I hold up my hand and like twitch my fingers, and then like look, kind of that nod look, like look at Gumbo, drawing your attention to it. Then I'll, you doing all right, Gumbo?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
You worried about anything? Is something bothering you?
Not really. It's just, I can feel the item almost. It's, I don't know if it's me or if it's Hal. It's just
The staff or the shield?
it was a scale, right?
So they're called the scales, but it's a small circular shield, whatever the term is for
Okay.
something that's maybe like,
Like a
15
buckler?
inches across. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's like
I
a
think it's
raised
the shield.
motif of scales on it.
And refresh me as a player. I don't remember. Do we know that these are kind of part of this dude that's in her or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
she
the
shared
info.
that with you guys.
Okay, I couldn't remember if that was shared or not. Okay. We won't try to go touch it where it's safe. I just go ahead and do it here.
We can do it here. Save us a walk at least.
Well,
You
that
know,
and
last
still
time was-
area. How many people inside? Well, no. So,
Oh yes, of course.
do we have a safe-ish area here?
I mean, you have your home.
Right, but
Inside.
Yeah.
is there like a more like, in case of explosions, be in this room or to contain?
I can put myself in a box. Maybe we can go in the backyard.
Yeah, but if you lose control of that, yeah, I can put up a shelter.
That could work. Maybe we should just go to the Gray Circle. You probably want to know we got it, right?
What if you rented a bank vault? Those are heavy, right?
Don't think I'm gonna I didn't explode last time, did I? I just...
No.
Start gaslighting Gumbo. Yes, you
What
exploded.
you did last
You don't
time.
remember?
What?
If we're talking about what you did, let's not talk about that.
Oh, okay. I mean, it was kind of intense.
So we want to go
Yes.
there? You want to just go ahead and put up a shelter? No one will be able to see inside. Nothing can get in.
Yeah, well, let's just do it at home. That works.
Okay, I'll go. Is there a larger room that we have in here, or would it be better to do this outside?
Sure, paint me. You guys, it's your home base. So you've had the ability, and you guys like took that initial turn to kind of just design some of your rooms. So, what kind of a larger shared space or safety
I think
space
we've got
would you
a
have?
large basement laboratory test area.
That's sure. I think for the amount of investment you guys originally made, which was all dedicated towards either a really nice kitchen or people's individual rooms, I'll say you have the basement space, and it's pretty sparsely filled right now because like nobody's invested in setting up a lab in any particular way. But you have a secure,
The
nice,
beginnings.
solid basement.
Okay, yeah, I'll go set up down there.
We've got like a crate of potatoes, just normal stuff.
So
Canned goods.
that'll take. I think that's a 10-minute cast. Let me double check.
And you're setting up what again?
The secure shelter, the little dome.
Oh yeah, okay.
That way, that should help.
Can that
keep-
be flipped to keep things in, or are you just making sure that nothing interrupts when it's going on?
Yeah, nothing can come in and interrupt us or get to us.
Okay.
Of course, I don't know. It doesn't specifically. I can state
don't
who
think
can
you-
come in and come out.
I don't know if
Mhm.
you really want to
You
stand
wouldn't
all
have to
that
make that
close.
ruling if something appeared inside. It's not part of the casting. Would it be able to get out? Let me. We'll just double check.
How would
the-
Lucky
the
like to
verbiage.
use the spell?
I want to use it as only friendlies can come in and out. Everything else is not allowed either direction. So if something appears inside, it can't get out, or vice versa.
Okay. Because he's feeling just a little bit uneasy that, like, the previous use of this spell has always been an exterior defense. But if you want to provide just like an impermeable boundary in both directions to create like a more solid bubble, what skill or yeah, pick something to use, like describe how he kind of reinforces his own ritual to get rid of that
Okay, typically when I cast
nervousness.
it's technically a sphere.
Mhm.
And I'm picturing when I'm casting this, I'm not worrying about. I'm trusting that the rock of the foundation will be enough to hold there, and I'm focusing the energy of the lower half of the bubble to basically inverse itself to reinforce the
Okay.
inside.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an Arcana check to make that reinforcement do what he wants it to do.
And no matter what it rolls, I
Alright,
make myself roll a 1 so it fucks up.
I would say Lucky feels confident that this is going to do what he wants it to do.
And it's a 1 minute cast, not 10 minutes. So, but it lasts 8 hours. But I got to
10 rounds.
Yep.
Okay. Then you've got a. So yeah, you can control who comes in or out, but you've got the bubble created for this next step. However, or whenever in the next 8 hours, Gumbo wants to attempt this.
It's ready whenever you are, Gumbo. If
Okay.
you want to wait till late, at least can you? I can't leave, so can you bring me a sandwich if you want to wait? Just some bread. I got pocket sausage.
Oh, actually, could I get a hit of that before this? Because I'm a little nervous and I could really use a little pocket sausage right now. I think.
You want the super spicy one?
Oh yeah, you got the spicy one still.
Oh yeah, I still got a couple of those. The hell
I'm
not
gonna
sausage.
interject for a moment here, and I'm just gonna say that I accept that you have infinite pocket sausage. I don't accept that you would put sausage in a sandwich. You psychotic.
You've never
Hot dog.
taken white bread, put mustard on it, and folded it around a sausage?
Oh,
No.
What kind of heathen are you?
Maybe
One
it's
that would have a hot
maybe it's a
dog.
generational thing.
Or as my my daughter talks about, that's a poor people bun. I'm like, no, that's a good way.
You know what? It's more economical because they don't make the buns and the hot dogs in the same numbers.
you know, I
That
think I've
and
had
I
more.
prefer a larger meat to bread ratio, so white
Yeah.
bread is great for that.
Probably had more plain bread bun dogs than I have had, bunned dogs.
I don't think it's bad to have a plain bread bun, but there is truly nothing quite like a real hot dog bun on a real hot dog.
But it sounded like your hang up was about the sausage.
No, it is. It still is, and will be forever. Unto eternity.
It doesn't matter. Any link of any kind, bratwurst, sausage, hot link, wrap some bread around it, it's good. So I'll break some sausage out for me and Gumbo. And if anybody else is anyone else coming in here, or are y'all kind of waiting outside? I can adjust the opacity so I could like let you see in if I wanted.
It's like a little viewing window.
It's like all fogged over, opaque, and just a little. You see the
Flaskin,
fog kinda
Flint,
ripple as the
Lily, you
wind
guys-
blows on it.
You guys going downstairs to attend the ceremony, or are you guys keeping your distance?
I'll stand by again.
I'm going to make popcorn, and then I'm going to give the popcorn to Flint because I can't eat popcorn. Flint, I made
I
this
sure
for
hope you didn't make it out of the sentient corn.
No, that got incinerated in the courtroom.
That's
you
true.
killed the corn. I'll never forgive you for that.
I don't know why you brought such an innocent soul into a place like that.
Okay, I'm gonna
You
eat
know
my
you're
sausage.
doing okay when that's his response. As you're going to swallow that, you hear in your head just a little bit of, I don't know that I. Oh.
Trust me, this is the process. Oh, okay, I'm ready. Matt? Still in there?
Hey,
This is about to get really weird. I apologize in advance.
why didn't you let me sleep through it?
Oh, were you sleeping? I'm sorry.
We're still figuring this out.
Couldn't tell.
Take a deep breath and I put my hands on this thing.
As you go to touch the shield, and you take that deep centering breath, you feel like more of a. You don't feel it physically, but there's just this kind of reassuring sense, like two much larger hands kind of place themselves on top of yours as you reach out, and you just hear a. I'm sorry about this. And then your hands connect, and similar to your previous experience, immediately there's that kind of staticky shock noise of this cacophony of too many sources of sound, of like the whirling of wind, shouts and screams, and just intense like Union Station crowd conversation that's just turning into this oppressive roar of unintelligibleness. And right as you're bracing for like, oh crap, I'm gonna see my innards, everything just like cuts and goes silent. And you find yourself in a darkened hallway from a much taller vantage point than you're used to. Looking around the corner of like your proprioception is telling you that the rest of your body's kind of pressed up against the stone, but you don't take a moment to look down, and then you realize you're not really even in control of what you're doing. You're along for the ride here, and your large kind of bluish hands are like pulling your view around the corner, and you hear hushed whispers, and you see a pair of large figures. They look like if this was like a 15-foot tall hallway, these are easily 8 or 9 feet tall creatures. Very humanoid. You can see just like that there's just little bits of kind of ambient small lights. It looks like it's been dimmed to like a nighttime effect, and you just see little glints of like bits of armor. So they look to either be dressed for combat or just maintaining an air of militant strength. And the other one is very cloaked. You see what looks like extra kind of lumps on the back that might be folded wings, might be some kind of apparatus. And you can't quite make out what's happening in the conversation, but right as you're starting to catch hints of like you get a clip of, I did what you asked. Now people are asking questions. No, I don't. No, he's not a prop. You cough. Not you, but you cough. And immediately duck around the corner as you see both heads pivot in your direction. And The rest of that vision is just you turn with almost like a motion blur and just start running inhumanly fast down the hallway to your right, and that just kind of the hall and your vision starts to just kind of fade, wash away, and you hear that roar of just like chaotic sound and headache start to wash back over you, and interspersed you hear just like these little bits of shouting and the sound of muscle tearing and just kind of splashing noise, and you see just that horrifying, just like infinitesimal glimpse of that stretching of viscera as your arms are pulled away from you, and you see the bottom half of your torso has been put onto another cart and is being wheeled away by a different group. But that quickly kind of flickers out, and you fall. You lose sense of time as it just suddenly you feel incredibly heavy, and you're being pulled just inexorably down towards something that just feels dark and massive and hungry. And you don't know if it's been seconds. You don't know if it's like you feel like if you could blink, you wouldn't know if you just fell asleep or if everything's happening right away. And then you hear Halpedon's voice come through. Don't worry, I think I've got you. And everything just like you come slamming into a visible reality of just like a clean white space with a perceptible floor, but otherwise, very much the Matrix loading room. There's just, endless open space out on the horizon. But you are, in your gnomish form, you're kind of cradled in these two huge blue arms as about a 9 foot tall, like smooth skin, long black hair, humanoid kind of sets you down gently. I did my best, little one, to contain the trauma. I hope that wasn't too much. I'm starting to regain a bit of my senses. Just bear with me. I still only have so much to go.
Oh, nothing I can't handle, buddy.
I think you saw it, just as I remembered it. My brother, this ritual, this operation that needs to happen at these key junctures, these locations, it was taught to him by another, some dark entity that had, I know they wanted to expand into our domain, into our mother's domain, and I just can't. I couldn't see a face. I know it has ill intent, but I also, as more of it comes back, the ritual that's happening on your worlds, Kotak can't be a part of it. The meaningful nuance and worship for this to work, it has to be performed by devotees, essentially volunteering their own world to elevate their chosen god. So he has to have, there has to be other parties. He has to have convinced someone, because he's got people pushing this. And the one that scares me most of all, as I remember, he had to consume another one of us just to prove he had the will to go through with this before he could even be taught. I wish I could remember who we've lost.
Maybe the next piece will get you there.
I do hope so. I have you to thank again for getting this far. For putting for lack of a better term, putting my head back together. Okay. If you have the will and the strength to keep going, I will guide you as best I can.
Don't you worry, big guy.
All right. I think
Make it to the end.
I think we're okay here. I think I know how to release your mind safe. And he disappears, and just a rain of gore falls from the sky, like crashing around you. Immediately, the floor starts to fill at an alarming rate. You are up to a drowning position in just viscera and liquid and blood, just so much blood of various colors. You gasp one more time before you fall deeper into this ocean of just like panic and chaos, and then snap back awake. The rest of you are a little bit alarmed because, especially Lucky, since you were in the bubble, you are covered in blood. She fell to the floor immediately when she touched the shield. She shivered and twitched a little bit a couple times, and then when she came to, a 10, 20, enough to there is now a 2-inch standing puddle inside the bubble.
Jesus.
Came shooting from her mouth.
Okay.
And then she blinked awake.
Is anybody else? Are we the only two in there? And is anybody looking through and watching this happen?
That's a good question. Was anybody else in the bubble? Because yeah, you got to experience that too.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I'm immediately putting a hand over my mouth, oh, I don't feel so good. Maybe that sausage was a bad idea.
So yeah, I just
It's
wanted
floating
my own
along
little
on
check.
top.
I don't flip the fuck out, but I'm very unnerved by this. What the fuck? Flint, is she dead?
Well, she didn't do that last time.
What does she appear conscious right now?
Yeah, she's wide awake. She's coughing considerably, like
I'm
she
trying to
lunged a
help
cup
her,
full of water accidentally.
Lean over to help clear it. Are you okay? What's going on? My God, this is horrible.
Yeah, I'm okay.
What?
Oh God. Sorry about that.
How are you alive? Where did this much blood come from? Oh God!
It's
Oh,
more than could fit in her body.
I don't think that's mine, at least.
What caused it?
Are you sure?
What happened?
Whose blood is this?
Came from your mouth.
Oh, gross.
Brandon, this is shit that goes in my game. What are you doing using it?
It had been too long.
You've ruined my popcorn.
I'm so sorry.
Have I? Have you tried it?
I don't think I need to.
No? Well, some of us are willing to live a little, but...
I'll remember that.
Do you want to check and see if it's her blood? Is anybody worried about that enough to be like, I want to see if I can figure out what this actually is?
With this copious amount, there's probably some in our mouths. Does it taste coppery or?
Give me a That isn't a medicine check. give me an insight roll.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do
See.
one of these too. It's definitely in my mouth.
So, Lucky, even if you haven't been, I don't know how rowdy was Lucky's like youth and
He grew up
life
on the
so far. Like, has he?
streets.
So has he had a fair number of like just like fist fights, getting socked in the mouth once or twice?
No, I would say no, because it was one of those that while he had parents, he still was more orphan because just the way things happened. But like I said, we had talked about his backstory where he kind of had mentors watch after him, but he was always found a place that was safe to crash, somehow always found food. So yeah, he didn't really get, I'm sure there was maybe a fisticuff here or there, but it wasn't brutal beatings or anything other than rowdy teens or stuff like that.
Sure. Enough to have at least noticed the taste of blood in your mouth.
Probably, if nothing else, falling down,
Yeah,
playing
sure.
sports, and hit with a ball.
I mean, ironically, it feels like every time he trips, he somehow catches himself. But
That one time, the wall caught him instead.
Mhm. Yep. It's missing that kind of coppery iron that you're used to when you've, I accidentally bit my tongue or, had that nosebleed or walked into that wall. Otherwise, it's alarmingly warm, but kind of fading. Like the taste quickly faded. Gumbo, it came with like, you're surprised to notice there's nothing in your mouth now. It came out with such force,
Such veracity,
and that you're effectively inside totally clean.
Awesome.
And you also notice that it's right about now the color is starting to change, and it goes through kind of a bizarre state shift of what was like this deep, non-translucent crimson turns like a dark black, and then like quickly coagulates, and then you see all these cracks appear across the surface, including the stuff that's stuck to everybody. Like it turns hardened like that magic shell for the ice cream topper, and then
Ew.
all these cracks appear, and it kind of flakes off into these kind of ash consistency, light blue. Like the black falls away, and on the other side, it's light blue color, which you recognize as the same color as the viscera from your original memory of reliving Halpidon's dissection. And as those flake and fall away, and the floor it's almost like it went from a hard shell to like a floor of petals because of how like ashy everything went. It then basically dissolves into the ether.
That was really gross, but in like a kind of beautiful way.
You hear in your head, you hear Halpidon's voice, but it sounds like it's very far away, like he's shouting from the next house over. I think I still have a bit to learn. Sorry for your basement.
Oh no, it kind of cleaned itself up. No big deal. Did you slip a little bit or something? What happened?
That was new. I'll have to look into it. Gumbo, give me one more insight check, because you're the only one that can hear him right now.
Sure. Oh, all right.
Oh, he's re-new at lying. He rolled a nat 1 for his deception. it's true that he doesn't know, but what you hear in his voice, which is new for you, is where that like confidence of your patron guiding you has always like filled his voice and been like that nice warm timbre that tries to console you. His voice right now is carrying an element of like uncertainty and fear. He seems wary of something around him now.
It's okay, man. We're gonna figure it out together.
Of course, yes. I will be back.
I didn't know you could go places, but yeah, sure.
Just, there's only so much of me to focus. I just need time to focus.
Right.
And as he's talking, his voice is like getting further and further away. Those of you in the bubble, if you aren't still staring at the ash that is disappearing, you see like the coloring of the gem on that was Felix's original necklace kind of dims, like from the super bright blue that it used to be to like almost it's very desaturated.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a bath and then maybe make some banana bread, and I can tell you guys about what I saw after, okay? Okay.
Do what you need to do.
Were Lily and Blaskin watching that from the outside?
I was outside, yeah.
So your perspective would have been that you could, because you made it transparent, didn't you, Lucky?
Yes, for if anybody wanted to watch, then yes. Of course,
So yeah,
you would have stopped because it was coded.
I was about to say you had a view of all of this right up until the blood explosion, and then you couldn't see for a minute, and so there was probably a good 2-minute waiting period where before you started to see the cracks form and the coating fall away.
And then everything is like fine right after. So I'm just sitting there like, huh, that was less interesting than I thought it would be. That was, from Blaskin's perspective, that was kind of a nothing burger.
In a white bread bun.
Bleh.
All right, so it sounds like Gumbo, you're gonna go take a bath.
I
everybody
probably
else?
look a little out of it. I assume we just gather back up after I take like a 10-minute break.
I'm gonna
Is there-
read my tablet while she's taking a bath.
The one you still have.
Yes.
So I think we established with when yours awoke that you could see the runes carved into it. You read it as a diagram, as a casting blank.
That is correct.
So the one you still have, go ahead and give me investigation and religion. So we'll say Flint is doing this in the 10 minutes that Gumbo is decompressing.
You said religion and what?
A religion check and an investigation check.
Okay. Religion check. Well, that is the kind of the opposite of what I expected.
You're sleeping on your religious studies, man. Okay, that's so. The investigation check is going to. There are two things at up for grabs here. The religion check is going to miss one of them, but the investigation check, you can find, having worked with the Woken tablet, you find kind of a depression, a series of depressions in the one that you've got that you start to trace with your finger to feel out, oh, actually, some of this chips away. Like it doesn't have the same consistency and kind of self-adhesion that the rest of it does, which you recognize as like basically the impurities of slag on an otherwise cast piece. So whereas you would have been very remiss to try and break this or like remove any of it, you actually find a spot where you can start to like peel back some of this excess. And what you can read is that this is a template for the two pieces that make up a like a shear set, like a long. They could have like individually be used as daggers because of their size, but it's essentially intended to be a long set of like sheep shears or maybe like heavy fabric work shears with like there's a spot for a set pin in the middle that doesn't seem to be part of the cast. And all that it says underneath the line of like just labeled as shears, because your deity likes to stay organized in his shop, is fate trimmers.
Interesting.
I'm going to say because of the nature of what you needed to connect with that religion roll, you can't try that one again today.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to do anything during Gumbo bath time?
I want my own bath.
That can be arranged. I think you guys did not just settle for one bathroom.
Even though stuff may have turned to ash, I want to clean my clothes and my person.
Lucky also takes a moment to wash the memory off, if nothing else. I know Lucky was kind of clinging for sanity there in that moment. What's going through his head now?
He's just thinking about food. He doesn't want to think about what happened. It's
Nice.
about recipes.
Refuge.
Hey, I want to make some bread, and thinking of well, okay, we got this, we got that, just anything but.
Dude, we're making banana bread together after bath time.
Deal.
Has Lily seen anything even remotely close to this before? More asking from the players' thoughts. If Nick has stayed with us.
He's dead.
Scott, we told you to let him at least stay for the game.
What are you talking about? I'm here.
All right, I'm going to try again. Were you here this whole time?
Not 100% present.
Okay. We'll come back to that one then. It was just more making conversation to get kind of, flavor and player perspective. So we've survived the reconnect with another section of Halpidon's memories for Gumbo to get to carry around. A little more PTSD. A couple people took a bath. You guys are working on banana bread. And then we'll bring everyone back together there at the at like a communal table It has been replaced because the one that you used to have was sundered during the loss of Felix. But I think we've all, we'll just say that everyone's kind of gathered their thoughts and their breath and slowed their heart rates, and now you're coming back together. As Gumbo said, she would share the news, the new insights she had been given.
The news.
What's the word?
We can kind of hand wave a little bit, so I don't have to go through it all.
Sure. Okay.
She'll just kind of recount all the details.
She shares the whole thing?
Oh yes, very gross. Something nefarious going on.
Mm-hmm. So key points here. You now know that this isn't just a wild deity running around like setting up all of these pieces and consuming planets. There's a dependency on worshippers to do this for them. Otherwise, the ritual doesn't work at all. And so that whoever is actually working on this sees value in raising this entity up and has no qualms about sacrificing several of their own planets to do it. Sorry. I don't know if I wrote this down because I told it to you last time, or if it was supposed to be some of the stuff that he knew. Do you guys know the locations? Does anybody remember having locations of these rituals?
No.
Yes. Thala, Faerun, Orth.
Okay. You were supposed to get more, so...
Okay. Awesome.
We snap back to part of the discussion you were having with him in the tranquil space before the blood shower. But he did also see the connection of the energy, the same similar kind of deific magic of himself and his brother and his family has left a bit of a lingering imprint in pinpoint places across the crystal spheres of the multiverse. And you're given more of a glimpse, like a visual flash, and just like the concepts form into words in your head as it's kind of granted back into your own memory of, yes, there's a ritual site on Toril, the planet for Faerun. It's deep in an ice chasm in the spine of the World Mountains. There's people toiling away, trying to stay warm, wrapped in very thick furs. Some remarkably not wrapped in really thick furs and showing signs of ritual scarification all over, moving with almost like a unnatural, jerky fervor, like just too much energy. There's like some are digging, some are constructing. There's a bit of a quarry that seems to be happening where they've carved away enough ice to actually reach rock. On the planet of Earth, your vision and the knowledge kind of dives super deep into this really dark, large, what looks like an inland sea or a lake. You know that the ritual site, you don't actually see any bodies at this one, but you do come across like what looks like a massive submerged, like ancient ziggurat at the base of this lake. And this is submerged under near div on Earth. And then Orthala, the planet you have not visited, but the Will's home planet, the one that Flint has also hailed from, you get this vision of actually a massive, like kind of piled on itself in weird domed structures, this city that takes up like an entire island in more or less like a sparkling sea. And in the center of this city, there's a huge kind of excavation pit where tier after tier of earth has been carved away, slowly descending, and Regular looking folk are removing like just history from the walls. They're like finding all kinds of small artifacts, the like your stereotypical pottery in all its shapes and forms, mechanisms. There seem to be layers of history that they're continuing to dig down through, and then you watch like these trails of kind of dark green energy that you're not sure if they're visible or it's just like your mind's mnemonic cue to trace these bits of information. But you can see less well-intended individuals moving through these crowds, using bits of disguise, subterfuge, to move through this group and dive for something deeper. So there's this idea that in the city of Breeze Bay, down deeper than anyone has tried to excavate so far, there is a secret location that is being built up for the ritual to consume this planet.
I have updated my notes.
So the rest of the party also has that information. That was some of the stuff that came out of her vision before the bath.
My God, it was so vivid.
Back to Orth. What was the place called? Nevdiv?
I think it's near Div, but Bradley, correct me if I'm wrong. I know
Near
that's,
Div, yeah.
that's
Can you tell me how to spell it, please?
NYRDYV.
I wanted.
Near dive, near div. I've heard it both ways. Not far away from Greyhawk.
That's funny.
You're a Greyhawk.
So now everybody is appraised of the story.
Towards the end, I will also mention I don't know what really happened, but Hal seemed a bit distant towards the end as well. I like put a hand over the necklace so he can't hear me. I don't know. It seemed like he was worried about something.
Well, did you upset him?
Gosh, I hope not.
Turns out the definition of rudeness is just way not what you expected with God. Like, you haven't given me a human sacrifice this whole time.
I knew it.
Dang,
Maybe
you
that's what we're
should've
missing in
told
real
me.
life. Maybe we need to go back to human sacrifice.
Says the automaton.
Yeah, I'll have to get our
I was
hands on
actually-
a fucking human.
I was actually going to say something like, maybe we need a virgin. Nick, come here.
Jesus.
Haven't
Will you
been a
take robot
virgin.
sacrifice?
There it is. In the Discord.
You're 12 years too late, Scott. You fuck.
I'm gonna write another note in my biography of Nick. Okay. What's the party doing? What do people want to do next? What's going through everybody's mind?
Well, should we let the nice, I can't remember the lady's name. I can't remember it. Tova.
You talking about the Gray Circle admin?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, should we let Tova know that we've at least got the scales back?
Yeah, she was a big help. I wouldn't mind letting her know.
Are we sure that we trust... I mean, she is a member of the Gray Circle, and I don't really trust them all. Are we sure that's a great idea?
I mean, they have been pretty helpful for us, right? Like, there was kind of one bad egg, but I don't want to sell them off just yet.
Okay.
Though Brandon's got a little smile on his face, so now I'm not so sure about that.
Oh no, I'm not speaking for a minute and just listening.
Yeah, let's go say hi to them. Maybe they have any leads on how we can get to one of these places. Start checking one of those out.
It's time.
Cat. Look at that long cat.
Yeah. It's more Eldritch horror. He's actually 10 feet long.
My God.
There's no other end. Just don't think about it too much. All right, so is the party united in making a trek back over to the Gray Circle to catch up?
Either that or are you sending? We have options.
It's a shame
now.
nobody knows that one.
No, I'll fucking
we should
throw
pay him a
him.
visit.
Let's go see him.
All right, not a problem. You guys have made that trek plenty of times. It's like it's well-tread ground at this point. Are you leaving Sponge at home right now? Just so I know, like, or more importantly, let me know if you're not going anywhere with him. I'm going to assume he's there as part of the group. Otherwise, yeah, that'll be my base assumption. If you don't want him with you, then let me know.
Yeah, we'll take him with.
Okay. Who wants to be responsible for Sponge as a pet in terms of character ownership right now on the sheets?
Hey, that me.
Oh, that's right. You were the one working. You did the last wedge of Sponge relationships, so sure.
Yeah, we'll make our druid do it.
All right, you got Sponge on your pet list.
Yeah.
And he is not a problem on the way. You do get occasional comments about just what a
Circular
in
dog
shape boy he is.
He's definitely a shape.
He is
We're
definitely
working on
in
it.
shape.
That's gonna be on his tombstone. He was definitely in a shape.
The body is round.
The body
just gonna
is
be
round.
like it's gonna be a circular tombstone.
That's how we like it.
And yes, you guys arrive in pretty short order back at the Gray Circle. When you walk up to the front, the new hire is back there, but interestingly enough, looks up, recognizes you all immediately, but instead of blanching and immediately looking for something to stay busy, it looks like he's excited. You catch his eye and he like, yeah, you guys, Tova's been meaning to I was supposed to send you this message like 2 hours ago. Let me take you. And he's going to lead you to straight past her office. She's not in her office. He kind of takes you down a new hallway that you haven't been in before. And there's you pass like a couple, looks like they've got their own glass blowers and a few other like small like maker shops where they put together different it looks like a collection of tools for like any of their investigations, their digs, just kind of field work, so that they don't looks like they're trying to save a bit of money on resources by putting a lot of stuff together themselves. But at the end of the series of maker rooms, there's a you walk into a much larger, it looks like a hybrid of like it's non-purposed workshop space. So there's different hoists and like work tables that are kind of set into random corners. Some are just holding boxes. But what catches your eye immediately is a like 30-foot tall, still kind of wrapped in bits of scaffolding. The core of it is a cracked crystal sphere. It looks like it's like on a glassy surface. There's nothing on the inside, but it's like 20 feet in diameter, suspended in the center of just a whole manner of timber and ironwork and smaller like brass fittings and connections, all holding this up with kind of a repeating pattern of some kind of focusing element. It's got like coils, wires. There's some tubes with bubbles going through them, but most of it seems to be inert, like not. It feels like it should do something, and right now it's just like in an off state. But Tova calls from a scaffold about 20 feet up on kind of halfway around the circle from where you guys entered, as she sees the group come in. Like, oh, good, you got them the message. Yes, come up. Mind yourself on the ladders, and well, I didn't expect a dog. He certainly is a shape.
It's what we said.
You were sending us a message?
Yes, I assume that's why you're here. Didn't Eric send you the...
I will get Eric.
It's fine. We got the message. Eric did a great job, right, Eric?
He scowls at Flint and then looks over at you, Blaskin. Yeah, thank you.
We were busy.
I'm gonna go back to the front desk now.
We were getting a new dog. His last owners didn't treat him very well, but we're getting him on track.
Well, that's very magnanimous of you. Were you successful in acquiring the artifact?
I'll wave the scales.
Oh, we're just waving them around.
Yes.
Look at this roll of $1 million. I wouldn't flash that kind of artifact. Jeez, no. Oh, thank God. All right. Oh, you guys already gave the update on Sam. That's right, because you had to go find Sponge after the
Yes.
corpse read. So
Yes,
okay,
yeah.
so she's up to speed. Good. Well, then come up here. Anybody who wants to go up, there's plenty of room as you make your way up a couple series of ladders. On the way, you do get kind of a closer look at some of the. You notice there's like a very faint layer of what you thought it looked like cracked glass. When you look at the cracks, it's actually just incredibly small carved glyphs, just tracing all kinds of somewhat chaotic patterns around this kind of glass sphere. And some of the apparatus that you see around is just one after another, different sizes in scale of like a reading magnifier on an articulated arm that seems to have different like sets of tracks that it can be rotated and lifted and flexed with. As you make your way up onto the top platform, she kind of drops her voice down to like in-person communication versus shouting from that high up. It came to my understanding in all of this mess, losing Felix and everything else, we are a large organization that has not been pulling its weight in matters most severe. To that end, this is still fresh out of the oven, more or less. It still needs some cleanup, but the proof of concept is legitimate. And we haven't even named it yet, so any ideas, feel free to send a message. But I believe this will help us help you. Tracking I believe you're looking for the rest of the pieces of this set, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it do?
Well, if I could be so bold as to ask to borrow that once more, and she points at the shield. I know we didn't exactly do a good job holding on to it, but this is very temporary, I assure you. Flint, I believe it's in your hands.
Yeah, I'll hand it over.
Thank you. I don't do this lightly. And behind her, you notice that up on this level, the scaffolding that you're on, you climbed a scaffold ladder, but this looks like a more intentional kind of permanent platform. And behind her is this whole series of dials in a kind of nice. The backing is all like a dark brown leather that all these dials are set into to give it like a real console feel. There's just like one or two kind of heavy switches to what look like are like an engaging piece. But then in the very center is she turns like about a hand size or fist size crank right in front of this kind of brass spherical dome that opens up like 8 different pedals and has a receiving platform in the center. And she places the shield in there and then kind of turns the dial back so that it's gripped without, it's not crushing it or anything, but just it's firmly in place. As she's doing this, she's kind of talking through the process. We've been experimenting with the ability to find connected energies, but on a very large scale. This is more like a multiversal compass or lens. We're still workshopping a name. It just doesn't have that punch of something that's 30 feet tall and can solve universal problems. But regardless, I believe this should point us toward additional linked energies of the artifact that we have here. So maybe take like one step back. We've only had one power surge, but that set us back a week.
I take a generous 2 steps back.
She
What does a generous 2 steps for a fucking gnome look like?
It's about 1 step for a normal person.
Okay.
Thank you for asking.
That was me, Scott. I wanted to know. Blaskin doesn't curse mostly.
She grabs a nice, stereotypical set of kind of steampunky goggles and pulls them on over her face. That lines up with what you notice are just like these faint kind of smoky char marks that the goggles had previously blocked. And pulls her hair back into like a tight bun so that it's nothing's flying loose. And pulls or sets a couple dials to like their leftmost setting, pulls the engagement switch, and every kind of lantern in the room, which these aren't powered with electricity, so this is a little unexpected. All the light sources just kind of lose most of their energy as this thing turns on. But what you guys watch is that in that kind of like movie theater dimness, like a couple crackles of like blue-white lightning start to click into place in the very center of this sphere, just like, and right as you think it's just fizzled as a complete dud, there's this eardrum shattering. In fact, everybody give me a con save. Explosive boom, as that tiny little crackling bit of energy explodes into dozens of probably 8-inch thick lightning tendrils that blast out to every potential, like just hungrily carving over the surface of this sphere like like one of those plasma balls from hell. that would like follow your fingers if you put your hands on it. And the chaos quickly turns, or quickly kind of takes a directed approach as you're all reeling from this. Let me see. Actually, those are all really good saves. Blaskin, you kind of lose vision for a minute. Actually,
that tracks because I've only rolled threes the entire session. You
just overload, and kind of that has to go into like a bit of a repair cycle.
Okay.
On the lenses. Everybody else, it comes back in like 30 seconds. Everybody else, while like having that kind of your vision goes white with the initial explosion. It's like almost like you swear that could have caused physical damage. Like you might not be able to hear the best for a little while. That ringing just sits like super strong in your ears right away. But, everybody does their best to shake it off. Blaskin, your vision starts to come back, and you're watching as these like hungry carving tendrils of lightning, you realize they're tracing every single etched line that is in the surface of this sphere, and they're doing it at a rapid speed because they were absolutely everywhere, and it's so much surface to cover. But it kind of finishes running that, and you notice Tova is kind of almost in a panic, twisting different dials, and there's like a priming pump that she has to like move back and forth a couple times to make sure that everything's running through. She flicks one thing or one switch up and down a couple times before going, fuck, we never plugged that one in. And then the kind of the crazy scraping of the internal surface of this thing by this torrent of lightning energy looks like it must have finished the last bits of the trace, because all of that, like the lightning stays, but it immediately comes down to a much calmer level of energy that are more kind of lazily tracing. There's a good like 24 emanating from what is now probably a 5-foot diameter sphere of like white energy that is immediately causing sunspots if you look at it at all. So it's hard to see it for what it is before it gets kind of clouded with blues and purples as your eyes just like it's too much of an overload. But the arms are just kind of settle into this lazy tracing pattern, following the etched lines, but not really going anywhere in particular. And Tova kind of stops moving the controls, turns around, lifts the goggles up. Oh, fuck, you probably needed eye protection. It's been a busy day. Right, now that the fireworks are over, let's actually use this for what it was intended. She turns back and touches a couple different points on like the exterior of that kind of brass flower, and the whole thing kind of hums with like a yellow, warm energy that emanates from just the base, that receiving platform. And it's like the fanciest museum setup you could think of to just kind of advertise this object, with just a little bit of weird kind of prison energy around it. And as those light up, you see that different collections of those lightning arms kind of wobble and then collapse together, and there's like a just shower of sparks on the inside, but all of those tendrils just continue doing some like they merge, they separate, they go a couple different directions, and then by the end of it there's two, so there's still kind of a web of like 5 or 6 arms that don't actually reach the edges anymore. They're just kind of like pulsing and fluctuating in the center, just in ambient space. But there are 3 very solid beams hitting different points on the edge. And on the next step, like at each point, a series of those articulated lenses quickly kind of whoosh over on separate tracks and create like this layered set of like a very wide lens, and then it's about a set of 5 of these in a conical pattern. So you have the tiniest lens on the outside, hovering straight over those like focused spots, and each one, like in turn, flashes with energy into the lenses themselves, and then all three kind of make a migration up until they are now sitting arrayed behind the receiving platform as like additional displays of this structure right there on the platform with you. And she flips one more switch down, and they all turn around so that the largest lens is visible and facing you. And you see a planet in each one, but it seems remarkably like almost holographic, like it's projected with like dimensionality in space in front of this lens. One of them, I don't know how well. Let's just say that you guys know what your planets look like as a globe concept.
I think that makes sense for at least Blaskin, because I worked on a merchant ship. I would know what land masses look like.
Yeah.
I don't know about everybody else.
So you recognize it for sure. You recognize one of them. So interesting. Sorry, two of them have a planet. One is almost instantly recognizable because it's the donut of Sigil itself, just kind of hovering in space. If anybody wants to give me a insight check. On that one.
High five, Flint.
Yippee!
It's like if this was just a mine, I could tell you what it looked like.
You guys everyone's a bit lost in the spectacle of all of this. And then eventually, Lucky, you start to resolve, like, wait, if this is tracking other related artifacts, we've got one with us right here. Which would explain why you're looking at Sigil as one of the returned visions. Another one, Blaskin, you recognize Orthala right away, because it's a globe you've looked at many times.
Flint, look, there's Dunmorrow.
Oh.
Oh no, it's shrunk.
It's so small.
I wonder what Ma's up to.
And then,
Maybe if you squint really hard, you can see.
oh, I'm above
Maybe.
your mind. One sec. Okay. Probably Blaskin is the only one who would recognize the other one. But I don't know if it's... Blaskin, give me a history check. This is technically a memory banks check.
Another 3. Give me another 3, baby. Aw.
You're trying to put your finger on it. No, don't touch that. It's like it's right on the tip of your brain, trying to recognize what you're looking at. And it's not coming to you. It's not coming to you. It's like, you should know this. There's something so familiar about this. And Tova, that's when Tova mentions, well, Sigil makes sense. I believe that's Orthala. Wasn't expecting Eberron. And as she says that name,
Neurons connecting.
You're aware enough. It's been so long since you fell through space. But
His French meter's going.
This is where everything started for you. And I believe it's under the duress of very large-scale war.
Well, they didn't call him Warforged for nothing.
Nope. Okay, right, the party piece. A planet's all well and good. Now we, need to worry about getting there, of course. How are we going to... Who are we going to contact? But you know what, that's such a large place to scan. And she reaches out and touches a series of kind of keys that are at the bottom of each one of these arms. She leaves the sigil one alone. She's already making the logical jump that it's found the thing that's standing right next to her. But she keys in an enhance on Orthala, and
Enhance.
the view, that holographic view dives from miles above the planet, just out in the outer atmosphere, swooshes in with that same uncanny depth of image to a kind of 50,000 foot view hovering over just massive sparkling blue of an ocean. And up in the very left-hand corner of what is visible at this part of the lens, you see an island overcome with city, with a very dark excavation hole in the center. But the center of this view, and now you see there's like a pulsing kind of ambiguous light spot, is slowly moving through the ocean.
It's on a boat. Or it was
Sea monster's
eaten by... Yeah,
I hope it's on a boat.
Gumbo
I
beat
wish I
me
didn't
to
say
it.
that.
But the last time we found one of these, it was in a thing's stomach, so I guess
Wasn't
that
a thing's
has
stomach.
She keys in a similar setting on the Eberron lens, and whereas the previous view was this kind of gorgeous shimmering ocean with bits of happy civilization on an island and thoughts of nice sea life and ships coming and going, this one swooshes down through layers of oppressive smoke and thick clouds, and comes to rest over just a decimated landscape that looks like it holds the previous kind of footprint of a small town, with like a kind of a curtain, a low curtain wall that's been almost entirely obliterated. There's just like that the footing of the entire wall structure left, and skeletons of buildings, lots of like char, blackened areas, some spots that are still kind of just wobbling in space with the warp of leftover, like just overabundant use of damaging magics. And you see there's a kind of a small, because of the view from this height, it's a small like pattern of some kind of temporary structures, probably like a military encampment or battle line, and the pulse of this one, same white light, but seems to be lost in the kind of milling. From here, it's like the static on an old TV, where just so many tiny points of motion and change, and you do see like clips of like small explosions from this perspective, just different light patterns playing across this. You see it light up some of the low-hanging clouds in other places, but that kind of pulse of energy tracing the artifact seems to be smack dab in the middle of a battlefield and moving.
I feel like we should do that one first because it might be in danger.
Yeah, it seems
It's
like
definitely-
somebody might be using that as a weapon of war.
It's definitely not, because that's kind of... Never mind.
What were you gonna say, it Blaskin?
Sorry, I had a short circuit. I forgot.
It's okay, buddy. You take your time.
I
It's
I
the
forgot.
French in him.
I'm French in you. You're all full of crumbs.
Crummy.
Well, that is actually hugely helpful. Thank you so much. Wow, yeah, that's 2 really great leads.
I don't want it to. That's not. We've got something else that should actually help quite a bit. She's gonna. Unless you want to do any more investigation up here, it's back in my office.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah, lead the way.
All right, very well. She pulls the shield off of that viewing or the receiving platform, and all of the lenses immediately just kind of and like let the arms kind of relax down until they're hanging on the track they rolled in on, and they begin to kind of migrate back to their resting spot. The lightning pulls itself away and then collapses into like a of smoke in the center of the sphere.
How long have you guys been working on this thing? This is quite the machine.
Well, it was in its infancy when I was hired, so at least... Well, I'm not going to say my age. A fair amount of time.
I see.
I'll put it this way, we only started test firing 3 weeks ago. But I hear that most of the time had to be spent on the glyphing of the surface, which in its own right took many trips to all of the locations this can scan.
oh,
So yeah.
Very intricate.
Yes. Right, so and she's gonna to clamber down. She takes the goggles off, sets them right there on the panel, and yes, after me, and is gonna be first down the ladder. Leads you guys to her office and quickly just goes over to her desk, unlocks one drawer, pulls out kind of a wrapped fabric object about the size of a Subway sandwich, and unrolls the fabric on her desk, and you see a about 15-inch long, almost hourglass shape, except the ends come to points, and then it's so you've got like 2 prongs on the end that are probably 3 inches each, and then just a solid tube that seems to have like a metal connector in the center with like a threaded screw. And she picks it up and just easily kind of unscrews the 2 pieces, and holds one out to anybody who's gonna like take it. She just like you all are milling in about the same area, so she just kind of holds them out for inspection, and just says, "Right, this is a nope. This is just the DM who doesn't know how to read his own handwriting. We've been calling this one a portal spear. So the idea here is there's, and you notice between them, there's one that's got like a bit of like an engage button in, like when she unscrewed it, it was in the hidden part of the shaft. And she said, okay, this is the anchor half. You place this in a location where you want one end of a portal and engage with the key here, with the one sec. Whereas the other, if I read this right. Nope, I said it backwards. The one without a button. Anchor that somewhere safe, wherever you want the output to be. Canonically, this has been one of the various available antechambers in our facility, but I assume you might have a better use for it depending on your travels. anchor one location. That's your anchor point. Wherever else you go in the multiverse, you take the other piece, engage with the button. Don't press it right now. You don't want them to both go off in the exact same place.
I press the button. I'm kidding. I don't do that.
If there's any save, he gets a 1.
And when you engage it, you have about 30 seconds to make sure it's very securely placed wherever you want the other end, and you will create a stable portal pair. Now, keep in mind, also please don't press the button again. The very next object that passes the plane of the portal becomes your portal key. Don't be the first thing through the portal. You will be consumed.
So, like, we'd want to like toss a coin through first.
Yes, a coin, a reliably available flower, all of the standard Portal 101 sundries. Or, if you want it to be a total pain in your ass, you could pick something very unique that is hard to come by, and then nobody can open it except you and whoever makes whatever you're using. Just something to keep in mind. Security, use something unique. Reliability, use something abundant.
So it's not the object specific that goes through, but so if I tossed a gold coin, any gold coin would work, or did it have to be that specific? Gold.
Yes, any gold coin.
If I bought
About the
1...
amount of gold you just threw through.
If I bought a level 1 spell scroll, would it be unique to the spell on the scroll?
We've had unreliable results using items that carry their own magical charge.
Oh.
What if it was
I would suggest something mundane.
What if it was a coin but engraved my initials on it? Would that change it, or would it still be just a coin, or would we have to have my initials?
Would it have to be like exactly the way he wrote his initials?
She actually gets a bit of like a wry smile across her face as she watches your investigative nature play out here. It's like whenever you're done doing all of this world-saving business, if you ever want a research job, I think you'd fit in here pretty well, actually.
It'd be kind of fun.
So, but to answer your question, part of the enchantment process of these artifacts imbues just a little bit of awareness to the portal itself. So it's more that the intent of the object, of its unique properties, combined with the actual material that makes it up, is what identifies it as the portal key. So in your example, if you wrote your initials on it, a gold coin of about the right size with your initials on it would be your portal key. Handwriting be damned.
Okay. Cool.
So enough to make it unique, but something common.
Sure. I'll leave it up to you. You could use common items, just, an unexpected one. Passphrases are all the rage lately on different encrypted spells. Very mundane words, but you combined them in a very unique way.
But you could use a sausage as a portal key. Like different types of sausages for different portals.
Can you read minds right now? Gumbo, is that one
Are we on the same? Are we thinking the same thing right now? My man. We dap each other up.
I would be very intrigued to hear your field notes if that's what you use. If you make it back, do let me know. But she won't try to take them back from whoever's holding them right now. Yes, well, as intended, those are to assist you, so there you are.
You've been mighty generous with us. Do you guys need anything in return right now?
I feel we've traded in kind up to this point. You've continued the legacy of a very dear friend, brought us very key information, helped return an artifact and identify a security leak. I'd say we're about 1 for 1 right now. Oh, and do let us know if the information from that... do let us know if you come up with a good name for it. We're still... I'm trying to keep the trying to keep the druids from giving it various animal names, honestly. But do let us know if it's actually accurate. We're not 100% sure, but very optimistic.
Of course.
But if nobody has any other questions for her, you guys just kind of wrap that scene up.
Did we
Go ahead.
tell them about the world-ending rituals that are taking place? Did she know about that?
Tell me. Would you
Yeah,
have told her about the world-ending rituals?
Just because I feel like, as someone who might be interested in the longevity of our worlds, yeah, there's some bad stuff going on. I can catch you up. I had a couple of cosmic visions. It was all very nasty. Yeah, I touched that other. I touched the shield. It was, I suppose, not as much information as last time, but that island that we saw with the iris that you guys built. What was it called? Breeze Bay. Yeah, there's something nasty going on there. There's some sort of ritual from Hal's brother, or someone's snoring.
Oh my god.
Nick?
Nick's
Is that
out.
with us?
Nope.
Nope,
What?
he's not with us.
I'm right here. Shut up.
Yeah, I hand wave, I catch her up. All very bad. But we're working on it. So don't worry about it.
She'll hand wave back the appreciation for the information when you mention the spine of the world and Faerun. She gets a bit. You notice she just keys in a bit more, and once you're finished, catching her up, she just mentions something about needing to reach out to some friends there on the Sword Coast for fear of losing them. But well, we'll continue seeing how we can support from this end. We've got a fair number of auras and other researchers that can start trying to collect more information. I've already got 2 different staff members trying to sift through what's the word I'm looking for? The urban legends around this 5 organization you mentioned. Trying to sift through and see what bears any fruit versus, barroom tales. See if we can get you any closer there. We'll also make sure that if there's any additional information that we can supply about the areas that you mentioned of these rituals, we'll make sure to pass it along. And do try and reach out if you find anything new that might need some additional resources. This has the potential to spiral rather fast if we don't have all of everybody aligned on what we need to do next. So appreciate it. She, as opposed to just the general relaxed countenance, with this new information, she does seem to be carrying a bit of concerned expression as she busies herself once you leave. But that brings us to a point where your party has a lot of options in front of them. Any thoughts, or do you want to save diving in a certain direction and figuring that out for next session. I know we already had one request to maybe not go super late.
I mean, I think we should figure out where we're going. Like,
Sure.
we don't have to jump through, but we should probably talk about it.
Yeah, I'm still here for it. Just checking in with you guys. So
yeah, just real quick, might as well. So we could either go after a artifact, or we could go after one of the rituals, or we could go after both if you go to Breeze Bay, potentially.
I think that if a ritual is actually in progress, that could cause more harm than good. Do we have an idea on the length of this ritual, or how long they've been going, how close to completion?
is that to me or to
That's
Gumbo?
kind of to the group.
Sure. I will say that in the visions that were shared with you, Gumbo, nothing looked done. It looked like construction or investigation and gathering of resources. The one in the spine of the world gave the most sense of, oh, this is people actually making something. The other two, but there was an underlying bit of energy to the whole thing where like these are just places where everything is being prepared. This is where you would need to go to disassemble what is the machine of planetary consumption, with the concern that yes, people living mortal length lives are actively trying to put these together. But there was no sense of priority in this one's like done. They're running it tomorrow. This one is still trying to hire for like phase 2. It was just I didn't want to get that lost in like the bits of flavor of like what you were seeing. You're given 3 locations. At this point, they'd feel like they're all equal in priority in terms of like how long it's going to take them to finish.
Okay.
I think it probably would be a good idea to go after more artifacts just so we can piece Hal together a bit more. Because he might have some more information that could be good to have.
Blaskin, I understand, has got his personal feeling in it, but is not wrong that if the war's going on, that might be fall into the wrong hands and become damaged or lost. We might be able to go for that first.
Or become too
Yeah,
fortified for us to take.
Going to be more risky too. Especially for Blaskin, if your world's in a war and you're spotted or recognized as one side or another, what kind of problems could that cause for us? For yourself?
I guess I don't know. I've never. I don't know if I've ever been to Eberron. I don't think I have. It's complicated.
Well, how would you feel about going to Eberron?
Nervous and excited. Like going on a vacation to another country.
You know, if we went back there, they might be able to fix you. Get all the French parts taken out.
Those are my favorite ones!
All those crumbs out of there.
Fit you for a new baguette.
Joke's on you. They'll make him 100%.
They'll replace him with all custom French parts.
Brandon, I would like to turn into a giant scorpion.
No! It's so much worse.
Pinch.
I guessed conjure animals.
Oh my god!
Somebody stop it.
It's
This is our future.
literally all you have to do to make it French is just add le in front of anything.
This is how we discover we've got like 5 French viewers.
They all
They
leave
start-
immediately.
I was gonna say they all hate
They're
the
like,
word.
actually.
Oh, here. I'll drop the one other French word I know. Merde.
Is that going to get me banned in France?
Yes.
You don't have anyone from France watching you right now. Don't worry about it.
Omelette du
No
fromage.
idea. Now I have to look at analytics. Or if anybody is, they could speak up and say so. Give us a wee wee if you're from France.
Now he's banned.
Yep.
Not in France, though.
No, merit is okay. Merit is just like crap or shit. It's the equivalent of a crap or a shit.
Not on my Christian Minecraft server. Okay, so we're drifting towards a top 2 here. You guys are deciding whether or not to hit up the what looks like the war front on Eberron, or the twofer that you know about in Breeze Bay.
Those are our options. But I would be remiss if I said that, potentially stopping a war doesn't put a little bit higher for me.
Flint's like, stopping a war is the most D&D thing you can do. I mean, what's D&D?
That's what we do. That's our thing. We stop
Are
war.
we going to be stopping this war? I thought we were just going to scoop the artifact.
Do not be a
That's-
coward right now.
I'm impressed. That's pretty optimistic of Flint to be like, oh yeah, let's just go stop the war that
Yeah,
is
that's-
consuming
war?
this planet.
That's what happened when we went back to my place. We ended the war.
You ended a
Did-
battle. You ended a siege.
Yeah, we won.
Because we're cool.
Do not be a chicken right now, Kate.
I'm just trying to stay realistic. We can go
Flint-
check it out.
Flint, do you hear these bok-boks right now?
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not bok-boking. I just...
Oh, there she goes
I
again.
think it's a little
This is gonna be a thing.
egotistical to think our band of rapscallions could stop a whole planetary war. That's kind of
Bro,
a big deal.
have you seen our dog?
I have, you know what? Actually, yeah, he could stop a war.
You look over, he's just like, huh?
Okay, you're correct.
I'm gonna
Nick.
teach
We
him
have
how to
zero
burp the
French
alphabet.
viewers. At least on
Now.
YouTube. At least on
What was
YouTube.
that? We have 0.
Yeah, for the lifetime of the channel on YouTube, I can get the analytics there. We had 0 from France.
That's because French people are uncultured.
Hey,
Nick's making sure we stay at 0. Quebec, you guys are okay though.
I'm voting. to go to
Canada's our number
Eberron.
3.
What are you talking about? Canada's the 51st state.
Nick, how do you
Last
feel about Eberron?
Destinations.
What are your thoughts on Eberron, Nick?
I'll be right back.
Let's make it the 57th state.
Sounds good. I think Eberron it is then.
Oh, you meant in game.
this must be what it feels like to
Uh-huh.
have, like,
That is what the rest of us are doing here, Nick.
this must be what it's like to, like, find out you're adopted and then you're gonna go meet your adopted parent. Ugh.
All right. So, any last minute naysayers before I confirm? You guys are our next session going to be making your way to the
Downtown.
Battlefield in Eberron.
Yep, downtown to Eberron.
Hell yeah.
Making our way downtown Eberron.
All right. Well, I think with that, groupthink success is a great place to put a pin in it, and we can start that new adventure. Bradley, I figure at this point we're on a new chapter. We're into the let's go find the rest of the pieces and these 3 rituals. So I'll come up with a new chapter title for you by next time.
We're chapter 4 lost, so now we're on chapter 5 find.
You're not wrong.
Finding more than you bargained for.
We're just lost on a different planet now.
But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna wrap it for tonight, guys.
Cool. Well, thank you for running, sir. Appreciate that. Thank you to everyone who hung out with us tonight. Appreciate y'all very much, especially YouTube. Y'all are showing out tonight.
What up,
like to
YouTube?
watch replays of this campaign or our other ones. We have games on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. Or sorry, Tuesdays and Fridays. You can do so here on YouTube and Rumble if you want something alternative to that. We're getting close. We've got 154 subs on YouTube, so we got a long ways to go to 500. So anybody wants to help out there, it would be very, very appreciated. And Twitch here, if y'all will hang out through the credits, I will find us someone to raid. Everybody else, enjoy the music, and we'll see y'all next time. Night, everybody.
Good night,
Night, everyone.